Hello everyone, Ross the music teacher here. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to get great hand positions for both your right and left hands for fingerstyle or classical guitar. 3 easy steps each. It's going to be a really nice, short and sweet video with some actionable steps to make sure that you can find that good position. I'm going to give you an extra tip at the end to ensure that you actually practice doing it too, because that's one of the tricky parts. Of course, you want to check out Music Theory in One Lesson on Amazon. That's linked below. Also, my Patreon group, you can join that. We're gaining more traction, and I'm actually in the process of setting up a cool Google Drive with all my files and stuff in there, so you guys can drop in and download things easily. So, without further ado, let's get to our left hand first. Alright, so with the left hand, there's 3 simple steps that you can use to get to the right hand position. The first step is to place your thumb just kind of in the middle of the guitar neck. Now it's not going to stay planted there. One of the secrets is actually that your thumb moves around with your hand, but just place it there and you bring your fingers around like this so that you have that C. You don't want to be touching like that, and you'll see that my thumb and my fingers are roughly even, and my fingers are all positioned to be on their tips. I also have, in terms of my thumb here, it's kind of in the middle so that I can get that spread. So just to recap, right? You bring your step 1, bring your thumb up. Step 2, bring your fingers out. And step 3, position your thumb so that it's in the middle, both that way and that way. Now when you move your hand around, see how my thumb and my whole hand is moving around like a unit? That allows you to do the fancy work here and allow the arm to be the moving unit. Alright, on to the right hand. Step 1 is to hold your hand out with a fist with a straight wrist like so. Make sure the fingers are facing the floor. Keeping your wrist straight, just let your fingers drop. It's going to look a little different for everybody's hand. Everybody has a different hand. So step 2 is let it drop, and then step 3 is bring that shape and then place your thumb on one of the strings. And to know that you have the correct position, you'll see my thumb and index, you'll see a little triangle shape there. You should see that triangle shape so that when you pluck, your thumb is on the outside and your fingers are in there. You never want your thumb to go in here. So just to recap, hold it out, fingers droop, bring to your guitar and look for that triangle. Alright guys, now for the really important tip. You have to actually practice setting your hands up. So this is especially important if you're just starting out, if you haven't practiced setting your hands up, and also if you feel like you've got some problems with the way your hands are set up. So you need to be able, in the middle of every practice session, to set your hands up again and again and again. Now, you should check out my videos on practice, which tell you about this gadget here. I'm not going to go into it in this video so much, but it really, the long story made short here is you're keeping track of your repetition by moving these beads over. And each time you move a bead over, you practice setting up your hands. And when you become very good at setting your hands up because you've gotten that repetition in, then you're very good at keeping your hands in that position. Now, if you were to only set your hands up once every practice session, it's going to take a while to get good at setting your hands up. But if you set up your hands 25, 35 times every practice session, you're going to get much better at it much quicker. So that's the final tip for today. Next week, I'm going to be doing another full guitar lesson for classical and fingerstyle guitar, and we're going to be doing Fernando Sohr's Opus 60, number 16. This one's very exciting, guys. Also, join my Patreon to get access to my PDF vault, and I also have some limited slots in there for people that would like a Skype session with me every month. So, without further ado, go hit the practice room.